What's going on, Chosen Ones? We're back with another video. And Chosen Ones, here's the thing. Like, I'm gonna be totally honest with you, Chosen Ones. Like, here's the thing about it. Like, you make plenty people feel dumb. And you don't even be seeing it. You don't even be peeping at Chosen Ones. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you live your regular day-to-day life, trying to figure out this matrix all on your own. You try to figure out this world all on your own. And secret, right? The best kept secret is that a lot of people feel dumb because they literally be watching everybody, not just you Chosen Ones, but some people just are lookers. They watch other people's pockets. They watch what other people do. They watch what other people post. They watch everything. And so basically, every time you go up in life, whether it's just anything, it could be anything, you automatically make people feel psychologically little. You make them feel low. And you don't even mean to do it. You ain't even wasn't conscious of this game that is being played like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you study Mother Nature, you know that it's all competition. It's all competition. Everything in nature competes. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even though, like, I had to adjust to that too, family. Like, I don't like to compete. You feel me? I ain't that I don't like it. I don't care for it. So I'd rather just be in my own lane, coasting. But even though you doing that, Chosen Ones, people still going to look over to your lane and want to get in your lane, want to turn and dilute your lane and turn your lane into their lane. And people just are envious and greedy. So, like, you scare a lot of people, you feel me? But that also scares you in reverse, right? The fact that you just want to do you just want to chill out because you're a Chosen One, and the Chosen Ones just like to just chill and relax and have a good energy and just not competitive. That scares you because you know, like, hey, people watching, like, you feel me? Because you don't know. This is the reason why it even triggers you a little bit, because you're like, bro, like, ain't that crazy how I could just literally be minding my own business, but people are like feeling like stupid or feeling like low, or you're like making people feel bad because you're just being who you are and doing you. So that scares you. You feel me? That's gonna put fear in you when you first look at that, because that just show you how much of a blind spot you had on how, you know, things are in life. But I influence all of y'all, and I tell all you Chosen Ones to just be still. Just be still. You know what I'm saying? Be solid in who you are and don't move, because people are going to wake up based on that. See, when people could push you or make you scared, like I said, or make you fear that they watching you, oh, this person feels my presence or whatever the case. That's when they go into super demonic mode, you feel me? But just by them watching you, don't ever let that shake you, because they ain't gonna do nothing. But when they feel that by them watching you, you feel it, and then you're like, bro, these people are really trying to, you feel me, like, get near. You feel me? That's when it's like, hey, you gotta know, like, okay, like, either I'm gonna be real or fake. And this is where the Chosen Ones got to be the Chosen Ones, you feel me? Like, if you're a real Chosen One, then you're spiritual. If you're spiritual, that means, like, people can't relate to you anyway. This is why it makes them feel dumb, because they can't trace or track a Chosen One, because it's like there ain't no playbook on self-esteem. Like, there's no playbook. You can't play somebody who has self-esteem. Most of the people in history and in life that got played, family, is people who had no sense of self. They had no self-esteem. But this is why I say you make people feel stupid, because people are preying on your lack of experience in life. So people are expecting you to make mistakes. If you on a straight, narrow path doing everything right, then people got to leave you alone. If you making mistake after mistake in life, that's where people come in and they act like they're helping you, but they really setting you up for a downfall. They setting you up so you could be dependent on them, codependent. So you cannot have this, have that, because they know that psychologically you're in fear of life. You don't know how to live life. You don't live life. You're quick to lay down your life to jump into somebody else's reality. And Chosen Ones, that is what this channel is all about. It's about dethroning that truth, like stopping that characteristic, because that's what makes people not grow. You feel me? The fact that you may not have everything you want to have in life, and you don't set yourself up to get it. You feel me? That's the biggest problem. I'm about to end this video real soon, but I'm gonna say a couple more things before I go. Just be still and let God advance you. Chosen One, just be still and let God advance you. He's gonna do it. He's not gonna do it if you don't trust him. See, when people think of trust, they think I have to do a lot of moving in my life, or I have to sit totally still. And it's like, no, move and do your daily things. But while you're doing your daily things, be still inside of, like I said, yourself. Like, you got to be balanced. It's about balance. Like, this could go to God or this could go to Mother Nature. Either one requires you to be balanced. Like, I'm just letting y'all know, like, it don't matter your religion. It's about internally, like, do you feel at peace? Because all of your manifestations, everything will come to you based on that or not. People already know, Chosen Ones, that one day that they may see you at the top, because you have inner guidance. You have inner guidance. And you never allow what you've been through to totally diminish your integrity. And that right there is crazy. Like, you've been through some of the most craziest stuff, but if people see you from the outside looking in, they will never know, because the way you look, the way you keep it clean, you know what I'm saying, the way you put together. And then on top of that, people also want to see, because you look so clean, it's like, let's see the scars that we know is there, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's still see the scars that we know is there. But it's like, those scars, people think that scars last forever. Like, scars don't last forever. That's what they tell you in society. I'm a frugivore. I eat a lot of fruit. People who don't eat fruit, the scar stays there. People who eat fruit, the scar heals up to the point where you don't ever feel like you even got a scar no more. So we're taught in society that scars don't heal, they stay there. That's not true. If you depend on your diet. Bro, we're just fiber. We're fiber. We're the same thing as fruits, bro. Like, we're the blood is the liquid. You feel me? Like, that's inside it. Because when you eat fruit, when you eat a fruit, that's not water, right? That's liquid. I think it's called H3O, not H2O. So our body, no, everything heals, but people want to see the scars that they left on you, but they only gonna give up by seeing that the scars are totally gone in such a way where it look like a miracle. And then they know that they just can't do it. People do what they know they could get away with. It's simple. That's what type of creatures we is, bro. We just do what we know we could get away with. But God, like I said, or Mother Nature, or whatever you pray to, whatever, it got a funny way of healing everything if you are in tune with it. If you're not in tune with it, don't talk on it, because you don't know, right? People who don't really study the Bible, people who don't really do, they always talking. And I seen this firsthand. Like, people think they know everything. You don't know everything. You know, you got some worldly knowledge, but you don't know everything. Because the stuff I know that I really trust that works, I see it work all the time. And people will argue me about it. if I let them. But I won't let them because that's like casting pearls to your swines. Like, why would you do that? If you notice that you know something true and someone want to still argue you on the truth, then it's like, okay, I'm going to end the conversation right there. Because you're about to try to drag me into the dilemma enough to where I'm now stressed or depleted of energy. And now you think I'm just going to argue you because people like I told you, they do what you allow them to get away with. And they create patterns based on that. So they may remember you did that before in the past and now they just want to try it. But nah, like, no pun intended, we're turning a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, people feel stupid because you turned a new leaf. You turn a new leaf, they feel stupid because we remember the old leaf. The old leaf was better. The old leaf was easier and more suitable for what we trying to do. The new leaf, it don't make no sense, bro, because how you turn a new leaf, right? Then here comes the anger, the emotion. People feel this because they want you to just be what they want you to be. And you're no longer what they want you to be. And it's like, chosen ones, you have to actually sit in who you tell yourself you are. And it gets hard when you live your living situations, your living conditions, when you live in the same house as certain people. It almost becomes slick impossible. But this is why you have to really push to be the person you want to be, because nobody's going to respect it until they can't touch it or mess with it. They just can't. I mean, from my experience, people they're not just gonna. That's like expecting coyotes and hyenas to stop trying to eat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like that. Like, it's like, if you look at Lion King, you know what I'm saying, with Scar. I don't know if y'all watch Lion King, but everybody has. With Scar and them hyenas, like, they're not just gonna chill, bro. Like, this is nature, bro. Like, you have to actually heal up. You have to actually be the thing that doesn't resonate with that frequency no more. You have to heal up. You have to be smarter. You have to be wiser. You have to care about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to know how to cut back on certain things, certain diets, certain mindsets, certain friendships, certain certain thoughts, certain, you might have to take more risks in your life. The risk, no risk, no reward. So that's more of an extroverted action instead of, some of the stuff is you could be an introvert and do, but some of the stuff you have to be a little bit more brave and bold. And that's just all nature. You know what I'm saying? You can't even be mad. You got to take it as, you got to start to look at it like cycles. Life is cycles. Like, I'm going through a cycle right now. I got to be a little brave for, right now, but maybe I could be a punk again this next year or this year, the couple, because it's like, bro, everybody got a vibe of like one or a mood change. Like, you're not gonna be brave every day. That's unrealistic expectation, but you could be braver more. You could up the ante. You could up that by going through stuff. And more stuff you go through, you're going to tell yourself, like, oh, I've been through something worse than what's in front of me right now, so I'm good. And that's going to make it to where you can last. That's going to make it to where you can last in situations. The word last means to survive, right? So, chosen ones, just remember, like, you're going to make people feel stupid, but, like, that's not none of your responsibility to take care of, bro. That's their ego. That's ego, and don't let nobody project their ego onto you. If they feel like, a lot of people just be projecting all their life, like projecting this onto this person, casting this onto that person. And it's like, I don't even 50% or 98% agree. I don't even 3% agree with what you're saying right now. So my only two options is to just be quiet and ignore it, or to let you talk and then maybe say one thing to get you to see how much I don't even energetically correlate to what you're talking about. But either way it go, chosen ones, it's like I said, be done wrestling with people who think certain ways, bro. Just let them think that. Because you should be proving it, bro. You should be proving it to a point where people really gotta sit there and watch on the screen. Oh man, he really doing this. He really doing that. Or they gotta, bro, anything you could think of, you could do. So it's like every day, 24 hours, you should just be turning the knob. Like Young Jeezy said, I think the knob broke. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're not really doing that in 24 hours every day, turning the knob, it's almost as if you are like the people who are telling you, the things that they're telling you, right? Energetically, right? Because you might not think that the way they think, but you can't tell them that. So what's understood don't got to be explained. You feel like you can't do it. They feel like you can't do it. So y'all relate. But when you feel like you could do it, or you think that you could do it, but you may not feel it, you have to separate yourself first. Like God said, be he separate and come out from amongst them. You have to, understand, like, okay, like they really got to me. I feel like, dispirited today. And then get away from them first. Go chill where you could chill. Revitalize your organic points of views and energies and focuses. And then you'll finally realize, oh, somebody was tugging on my energy in an unseeable manner. And you know who the people are who's doing that. But finally, when you do that inner work or whatever, you align yourself, and you'll notice right away, because it's instantaneous. The universe is instantaneous. You'll be like, yeah, I feel totally better right now. Like, I could just go out here and do everything I need to do and feel good about it at the same time. It's so weird to even boil down to, like I said, wounds and scars. Like, you might have, your legs may hurt from walking all day, but when you align your energy, it's almost like your muscles and everything, you don't feel that you're not as sensitive no more. Like, you're like, oh man, I'm good. Like, I've been out here all day, but I'm still out here, and I'm gonna be out here tomorrow. Because I learned that it's the balance. Like, how you feel right here is the way the whole universe about to either push you, or you're gonna feel like it's you're gonna feel like you're going against something, and it's gonna be tough. So it's on y'all, chosen ones. Like this video, comment, subscribe. But it's on y'all to figure out that balance and how to get it back. I always tell y'all to do some journaling and stuff like that, but it's other little ways to do it. But that's just one of my favorite ways to do it. Just find the right words, and by the time I put a couple sentences together, I'll be already feeling different. Oh yeah, because you forget. Like, I don't want to go into that right now, but like this video, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, chosen ones, and stay chosen. But just remember, bro, you make a lot of people feel stupid off of your W's. Every time you win, every time you're doing something different, just know, like, energetically, you're making someone feel dumb, because energetically, people rely on people who are weak. So people rely on you to lose and keep not having a job, or keep not winning, or keep not, whatever you've been not doing for years. People don't expect you to turn around and do that. But them not expecting it, or them even getting used to you being away, or resting on you being a certain way, is going to be why they're going to actually be mad when you're not that way no more. But let them be mad, but don't let them express their anger to you, because don't even be around for them to even tell you or even judge what you're doing. Like, stay so far out of the loop that people don't even correlate your W. First of all, they don't know you got the W. Second of all, if they do know, they're not correlating that to, like, you doing it to make them mad. They're just saying like, oh, well, this person is out doing something. I don't know what they're doing. But that's important because it's like, bro, too much closeness to people. They talk about this in therapy. Proximity. You're too close. Every time you do something good, somebody know what you did. Your mother telling everybody what you did. Yeah. You know, somebody telling somebody, there's none of nobody's business. Live a private life. Live a self-differentiated life. Move to your own city. Move to your own neighborhood. Move to your own. Get your own type of woman. Get your own type of clothes. Dress your own type of way. Because when you start to do this daily and make this a habit to do this, not like you're trying to be different, but as if you know that, I have to go in my heart and see, in my soul, and see how I actually feel about stuff. Then that's when it's like, okay, people can't they can't measure it. They can't predict it. They can't knock it because they don't know it. You know what I'm saying? You can predict a lot of stupid stuff, but you can't predict nothing divine. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to really say. And you'll start to realize, like, dang, everything I'm doing winning and it's sticking because everything I'm doing is heartfelt. And when it's heartfelt, people still gonna hate, but they really can't really, the reason why they hating so much because they can't really, they like to be able to hate and for their hate to actually stick. You know, okay, I hate this person and I know I hate them because if I didn't hate them, it wouldn't have stuck. So they justify their own hate. But when you're doing things and everything you're doing is sticking out of love, out of self-love, it literally washes away what they think they hate because they don't hate you. They just focus on you. They're projecting. A lot of people don't really got a life that's actually full of love or fun, or like it's not full of it. Like people be having to think of stuff to do. So they you know, when you know people got to think of stuff to do, that means they're not organically living in their truth. Because when you living in your true family, you don't got to think of nothing to do. You might know the skill on how to think of stuff to do, but things organically fall in place because you're in tune. You're divinely in tune with the universe. So you're just flowing with the universe. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. So if you're in flow, you don't want to go around somebody who is stagnated energy. Don't be confused because somebody got a car or a house or something material that they're better than you, because they're not at anything, even at getting the things that they got. And if they do got those things over you, it's probably because they're a Satanist and Satan runs the world. Not the heavens, but the world. And so basically these people are only having that, not a soul, not any other stuff, but they got that. And that's why they're gonna be so demonic with what they got. Much pain and suffering gonna come out of what they got to other people. But the stuff that you do, family, chosen ones, much love and freedom and releasing of bad energy is going to come out of the stuff that you do. Sometimes we get caught up in these little world, this matrix. We don't think spiritually. When you spiritually look at it, like when you could visually see spiritually, if that makes sense, you see like a circle around somebody. Either that's going to be a positive aura or a negative aura. We don't think like this. We're taught to think like stick figures, like people, like physical. Like, but if you look at, everyone has a vibe, and you know, if you look at it that way and change your perspective, you start to see like, oh man, like I'm gonna naturally clash with certain people, so I just don't want to even go around it. But they gonna try to lower you in, because if you get around them, that's an ego boost to them. That's a compliment to them. That's a compliment to them. Energetically. Oh, I can't be that bad. I can't be that bad if this person is around me. So you're being used. And even in that small little term, you're being used. Okay, the devil's like, I could get God to mess with something I did for once, instead of me messing with what God doing. Just noticing the difference. There's a difference between people. It's not bad or good. It just is what it is, bro. It just is what it is. Like, people, we could sit here all day and say, oh, it's bad, but it just is what it is. You just got to know who got your back, who gonna hang with you, who gonna like you, who gonna love you. And 50% of the time or more is, you could meet new friends or meet new women, but a great ordeal of them random people you coming across, you're gonna have to snip quick within, the first couple of sentences. Really, like, I find a lot, like, you gotta snip, because a great deal of people ain't for you. And it just is it's just nature. It's not even their fault. It's not nobody's fault. It's just the bottom line. That energy the frequencies ain't on the same thing. So if it ain't on the same thing, I'll be immature to sit here and be like, oh, you're a bad person. No, I'm mature enough to look at the red flags and move out that way, because I care about myself, first of all, and the healing gonna keep coming out of that, out of how good you are at moving that away from you. I'm saying, every day, all the time, moving. It's all about movement and staying out the way, and it's like valuing yourself, and it's like you could value yourself more. The more you put things together that, okay, this person vibe, we got the same vibe. The more you add on, people gonna see from the outside looking in, like, this person actually do got things going on that make sense, and it look right. So, chosen ones, just be careful and just know, like, it's all gonna come together in the long run. And that's why I say just trust it, but also subscribe to my channel, because I'm gonna break it down in a way where you can really, psychologically see it. Like, sometimes you feel lost because you feel alone, and it's like, when you feel alone, it don't make sense. Why is it this many people in the world, but I feel alone? That don't even make sense. So that'll automatically discourage you or put fear inside of your heart. But see, I'm here to cleanse that out. Tell you the truth is that, 50% is going to hate, 50% going to love, but you got to be a scavenger. You got to know how to see it. Yeah, I know how to see which one is which, and just don't even say no words to what ain't what you want. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.